Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Alistar in the jungle after all of his buffs. The last two patches, he got some really nice AP buffs on his Q and his W. He's still certainly not super viable or meta, but if you're playing him right and you get your Dark Seal measure rolling, you can carry very similar to an Evelynn, except you'll be tankier. We'll flash Q him. Jinx had, I honestly don't know what that was, but that was very... These are like golden plat players, so I don't know what the heck that was, man. Maybe she got laggy there or something. Very strange. I still don't think she would have necessarily gotten away, because we still had other abilities like my teammates could use there, but it's fine. So you can actually do a leashless on Alistar, solo start wraps, do red, use your smite on it, and then take Krugs. By the time you finish Krugs, it'll be around 240, and you'll have over half health, and you can look for a gank. So that is an option if your teammates are pissed at you and they don't want you to play Ali jungle. But if they're willing to leash you, I would do that, because Alistar's first clear is kind of rough. You want to take Electrocute with Sudden Impact, along with Eyeball, Relentless, Absolute Gathering, Attack Speed, AP, and Armor. You're basically Evelynn, but tankier and better ganks, but worse clears. We're going to play accordingly. We're going to go ahead and just smite him down. I want to use my Q on this guy. Q straight into my E. Your E's a shorter cooldown than your W, so you might as well get that. I think Nidalee's actually coming for me. I'm just gonna leave. I don't like seeing that. There's cheese routes people can run where they basically do red straight into an invade over the wall against weak early game junglers like an Alistar. So we'll go ahead and just skip that. That felt like it was highly probable. She also knows that my flash is on cooldown, so might as well just skip that. Go ahead and kite this out a little bit. Yep, that's exactly what she did. Literally exactly what she did. She went into my jungle, I wasn't there, so then she leaves. Not having red buff definitely does hurt your clear, I will say. I'll go ahead and just take Krugs for level 3. Red buff won't give us level 3 here. At least Nidalee dies. That is the good news. So yeah, we actually want to kite out the medium one around the big one. Something I didn't do a very good job this time of, because the medium one does do some damage. There's no need to take that extra damage since it can be avoided. And we can look for a gank. As long as you have half health, like, this is fine. Our roar gives us a bunch of HP back. This is warded though. He gets the hook. We're gonna walk up, get our EQ on him. We don't want to use headbutt yet, because if he flashes, then we're screwed. We'll push him into turret just like that. And that's what you want to do. Since your headbutt has quite a long travel time, if you think they have flash, I didn't realize he had ghost, but if you think their flash is up, don't headbutt. Just walk up, hit him with Q. Then you can start up your E and headbutt them. Go ahead and get this wave pushed in. Getting some XP as well. Not sure where Nidalee's at. I think I should be able to get away from her though. She doesn't have red buff either, so she's not that scary right now. Alright, she just got this. So she's most likely going for my red buff. It doesn't matter though. We'll pick up Dark Seal and Boots. Notice how I don't ping my mid laner directly. Pinging your teammates directly doesn't give them any information, or I should say it gives them a very low quality information. Most likely my red's gone. I don't care. It's going to take her so long to take it anyways, that if she had started it immediately after Scuttle, it's going to be gone before I can get there. I'll check Scuttle real quick. If Scuttle is here, then my red buff's... Yeah, my red buff's probably gone then. That's fine. We're going to be looking for an Everfrost into a... hopefully a Mej Rabadon or a Lichbane. Everfrost is super, super strong on Alistar. He gets him into the cage. I'm going to headbutt him into the cage. Knock him up with an E. I got my E down a little late. Might still be able to run this guy down. We'll see. Alistar Veigar is an interesting combo. Alright, he gets away. It is what it is. Started my E a little late. It might have been able to make the difference. He just needs to get this push. This is a big wave. Nice. Might be able to do something bot side here. I think Nidalee just went top with my red buff. We do need to get our Dark Seal rolling. I wouldn't recommend invading Generally, I only did it because I saw her top side and my smite was up, so it kind of made sense to do. But if that's not the case, I wouldn't really recommend it. There's no need. We're deep behind the Jinx. We're going to go ahead, push her into our teammate with the WE. Get her with the Q knock up into a stun. So I'm saying the Alistar ganks, man, super nasty. Yep, down he goes. Got some Dark Seal stacks rolling here. Blue buff up in 45. We could try to take Dragon off that, but it'll take a while. Alistar's very slow at taking camps. You want to focus more on just ganking once you're level 3. Push him towards the wall. You don't want to headbutt them over the wall though, so you have to find a wide, like a long piece for you to chunk them into so they don't fly over. And smite them down. Looking at items, I don't think their bot lane can all in my bot lane right now. Boots, my bot lane has huge boots advantage at the moment. So yeah. My AD carry has boots, their AD carry doesn't. My support has tier 2s, their support doesn't, so my bot lane can just run away, I think. We'll go for the Scuttle Crab here. Looks like Olaf gets the solo kill topside. Not that surprised. Olaf's a hard top laner to play against. We should be able to actually do Dragon off that. I'm not going to start it by myself though. If my teammates come, I'm down. Nah. We can't do it then. If our AD carry is going to back. She's our only really source of damage. Try something mid though. Veg just needs to put cage. He gets his flash. That's huge. I mean, I could have flash comboed, but at that point, if we don't have the Veg cage, we're not going to be able to kill him before he gets away. I'm almost level 6. I say we do blue buff, look for a bot gank. Because I'm going to do my... I should have time by the time my bot lane gets there. We'll headbutt it here in a second. It's kind of awkward though. I don't want to launch it over the wall. The headbutt's only doing 100 damage at the moment. Yeah, you pretty much always max your headbutt second, Q first. You just get your E level 2 because it's a little cooldown than your W and also does a little bit more damage. You can't really cancel monster auto attacks this season. It's really frustrating. It would help you take a lot less damage early on though, for sure. Looks like they're going to all in again without me being there. I would like to be there. Yeah, we can do this for sure. Like, this is an easy dive. We got Auron. Oh, wait, Soul's here. Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't expect them to have them there that quickly. Surprised Gragas would go back in. I lost all my Dark Seal. That sucks. We'll push for Everfrost. Pick up as much AP as possible. 40 AP. Yeah, we don't need the mana from this. I'm not going to bother getting a Lost Chapter quite yet. Kind of annoying, but we're scaling up nicely. Even if I don't have much CS. Even without many minions, we're still the same levels in Italy because we're soaking so much minion XP. It's also hard to fall behind that far in levels as a jungler. The way they set up XP. Even if the enemy jungler has double your CS, they'll probably only be 2 levels up on you. At least that's my experience whenever I'm power farming. It's hard to truly build a level lead. We'll be taking those. W and E on here. I'll take this as fast as possible. Nidalee might come over here is the thing, so I need some vision. Nidalee's an annoying jungler. I definitely outscale her. She's squishy. She can't front line. I'll have more damage probably as well, I'd imagine. Gathering Storm. Very nice. An extra 8 AP. More gets a solo kill on Olaf. Oh, that's not good. That's why you have to be careful on your W. The distance it flies them is pretty far. Auto attacking the Q. Very nice. Ooh, Nidalee's mid. This is free. Gonna push her straight into the wall. Down she goes. That's a disgusting combo, man. Alistar with Veigar. As long as Veigar just waits until your headbutt hits him, he lands everything for free. No skill required. Since she was stunned, I didn't want to waste my Q on her. Holy crap, it actually launched that over the wall. It's kind of outrageous. Veigar cage on a cooldown here. Might be able to find something. Flash WQ, E. Down you go, buddy. Yeah, Ali jungle, dude. I'll tell you what, this is probably going to need a part 2 because these guys are going to quit. I can tell you right now they are going to want to give up. For sure. I can feel it. Yeah, what is Nidalee doing? She's bot side right now. She seems to want to match me a lot of the time. WQE. We get the stun. Down she goes. That's what she gets, man. She doesn't have any real CC. Not even a slow in her kit. All she has is some self speed ups. Get him with the headbutt into a Q, E. Flip on the R because I don't feel like dying. Your headbutt, as long as you're putting them into something thick enough to where they're not flying over, like a huge wall, it's basically a stun. So if you headbutt them, it's basically a 1.5 seconds stun, and then as they're coming out, you can knock them out with Q. So it's basically WE. Once your WCC is almost over, you hit them with Q. And then when they come down, you stun them. It keeps them in a CC lock. I would like to take Dragon here. I kind of need my AD carry to tank, though. I am getting destroyed. It's actually going to start to reset if it keeps swapping aggro too much. She's healing a lot. Holy crap. We'll go ahead and smite it here. W smite. Down it goes. We have 50% KP. That's pretty solid. I'm happy with that. Got Everfrost as well. I'm thinking Lucids will be fine here for what we need. Having smite and flash up is big for Alistar. And on top of that, Sorks are expensive. Even if Alistar is all magic damage on his Q, W, and E, his passive and R technically don't do any magic damage. Got relatively long cooldowns too, so Lucids can go a long way. Can dive the Jinx here. So we just play for Draxel, win con. I don't know where she thinks she's going. She can't fight me at all. This doesn't seem to be warded. I'm actually moving quick, 420, just about. WQE, she flashes. After you land your WQE, you Everfrost them, and then right when your Everfrost is about to end, you end up stunning them with your auto. This Jinx is a little buttery troll. I don't know how she thought that was actually going to end there, but certainly not going to end well for her. That's for sure. She doesn't have any items. I think she's laggy because that one initial play she did, level 1. Big cage. Get him to knock up. I have stun here in a second. Get him to stun. Everfrost. Just finish him off with the headbutt. It kind of sucks that Veigar died. Soul was moving too fast. Your Q has a bit of a startup animation. We couldn't land it in time. No clue where Nidalee went. She could be anywhere. She's really, really fast when she touches a bush. She's also closer to finishing her jungle item than me. He's really going to leave that control word there? What the heck? Isn't that what supports are supposed to break? That's kind of like their main job, is to break those. I have shutdown gold even though I have barely any CS, and that's it. They quit. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because this one was so short. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. We have the same exact runes: Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball, Relentless, with Absolute Gathering, Attack Speed, AP, and Armor. Want to try to find the early invade. Looks like the enemy's posted up for this one. We'll go ahead and start on our red buff. Invades right now are still crap, but next patch, whenever enemy junglers can take your camps just as fast as their own, because right now it's 20% slower off the jungle item, then you would want to get a ward down opposite side. But for now, it's whatever. We'll just watch here and start on red buff with leash, ideally. If you teammates refuse to leash, you just start wraps, red, Krugs. By the time you finish, you should be a little above half HP. Make sure you smite the red, and then you can take the rug standard. If you're going to clear like that, you'd use your potion right as you're finishing up the Krug camp. Because you get healed more every time you kill the large monster in the camp, the lower on HP you actually are. I'm going to head on over to red buff here in a moment, just keeping watch. Don't want to have to deal with an Ashe invade. Ashe is one of the most annoying champions in the game right now. She has so much damage and so many slows. Lead in immediately with a Q. He autos us in midair because Riot decided to do that this season for jungle. Monsters and minions and champions don't interact that way. It's only monsters at the moment. You can literally fight through CC. We go ahead and smite him down. Get E because it's lower cooldown than W. And it does a little bit more damage in AoE damage as well. Headbutt does not do AoE damage. Now we just want to kite out the small one, kind of around the big one. Try to reduce the damage we're taking a little bit. And there we go. Pretty much done with this camp. You could gank level 2, but with your E, it's a little awkward. You don't have the headbutt gap close. I'd recommend going for raptors and then pathing towards top side. It's an allow, so I'll actually just go back towards my bot. Gwen doesn't farm very healthy or necessarily very fast, so I'm not too worried about her taking my camps because she's going to take them 20% slower than her own anyways. Kite this out. We'll try to play around our cooldowns a little bit. And then we will head on bot side. I'll go ahead and use the potion as well. You should hit level 3 before anyone else in the game. The mid, the top aren't level 3 yet. The bot's not level 3. So we have all 3 abilities plus red buff. We can do something here. We're going to look for the W. She flashed it. Get the knock up on Jhin. Got his flash as well. Looks like Ashe dies. So that was a very successful gank. Oh, she missed the cannon minion for that. That sucks. We want to try to get these low for her. Hopefully she gets as many of these as she can. Oh no, that was pretty successful. We got what we wanted. We can back get a Dark Sill here in a second. In boots, we get 2 kills out of it. Ashe ended up flashing my headbutt there, so I didn't get much value out of that. It is what it is. We'll go ahead and reset. Well, I guess my support is roaming here. Might actually be able to do something. If he doesn't have blood pool, maybe. Alright, he does have blood pool. I really want to back here. I don't want to stay. Because Gwen's going to be top side here anyways in a moment. Malzahar doesn't have the damage to kill Vladimir this early on, even with a gank. We need to go ahead and just reset. Looks like Vlad was rotating to that scuttle fight potentially. We need to make sure we have oracles at this point and a control ward. Looks like Gwen does have a fresh blue buff, so it looks like she was on my blue. I got my team 2 kills, and she got 1 more camp than a full clear. Full clear is 24 CS, she has 28. So I'm assuming she skipped Krugs, did red into my blue, is essentially what happened. It's either that or she did red into her own blue buff. So yeah, she took my blue. Not a huge deal, honestly. Hey, let's go. Yeah, if you Q before your W goes off, you're just going to goof it. Just like I did there. Down goes allow. A little surprising. Mord had super low CS, so he was conserving his HP apparently. We go ahead and path towards bot. Jhin and Ashe don't have very good escapes. I would like to take some camps along the way so I'm not wasting a bunch of time, essentially. Ali does not have the best clear speed in the world. Super gank reliant jungler. Kind of like a Sylas, but spicier. And honestly, Skell is better than a Sylas for the most part. Sylas is very... Oh, that minion just... What is that crackhead minion doing? He's bleeding vision onto me. He's just tracing super deep into the darkness there, giving vision of my crossover there. It's unfortunate. We got a control ward right here. That Ashe arrow doesn't quite see us. I don't think either one of them have flash. I'll walk up. Get the stun. I'll finish him with Q. Would like to get the kill on Ashe too. We can't quite get it though. Go ahead and stay to help them push real quick. Might as well. Just in case Ashe stays. Oh, dude, that's like the third time she's missed cannon just by not autoing. So this is control worded. Ashe reacted really fast to that gank even though they didn't have vision for a while. My support back. Trist is going to back here in a moment. I'll do Raps, Krug, and the bot lane gank. It's our best move here. He literally can't stay. Like, look at his HP. He's almost dead. He doesn't have mana. I could flash wall and try to knock this guy up, but it looks like someone already took my Raptors. Yeah, it's annoying. Gwen could be on my Krugs potentially right now. I'm not gonna gank mid, bruh. You don't even have enough mana to do anything. R's gonna cost 100 on its own. He's just setting himself up to die. He can't actually help even if we gank. Like what is he gonna do? I don't know. He needs a reset, but he's being a goofball. I'll be taking this. Wow, Mord with another solo kill. Not bad. I'll regank bot. Stay just outside of vision. Oh, they actually got vision of me there. That sucks. She arrowed. Oh, they got dragon too. That freaking sucks. Their jungler might have stayed bot here. Who knows? I don't think their flashes are actually up right now. They love laying their control words here. I need to keep my Dark Sill alive and well. I'm going to flash for this. Flash WQE. That's a big double knockback. Stun onto the Ashe. And nice. We get double Dark Sills there. It would be nice if we got both the kills. But that's fine. Great follow-up by the Talia. She probably didn't need to flash for that. Maybe she was worried about them potentially flashing. We'll go ahead and grab level 6 round 8 minute 30. Pretty standard for a slow clear jungler like Alistar. I'm tempted to go for an early Majias. I know it's so greedy though. If I could get the Mej stack, we could absolutely carry. There's nothing wrong with rushing Everfrost since it's super cheap. Only 2,800 gold. It's just that we're already kind of getting the Dark Soul rolling here. I've had a strong early game so far. That's for sure. Get the knock up on everyone, the Eon, all of them as well. Looks like Tristana wants to stay. Ashe keeps firing her arrows, getting some vision for her team. So Ashe support's so annoying, dude. Just randomly gets vision. Feeding some auto attacks here. All my abilities are on cooldown is the thing though. They hit him. Oof, he's on Ghost. No wonder he's moving so fast. Can't do much about that. Malzahar needs to simply stay alive, allow himself to scale, and get mana. These guys are pushing. They both probably have flash though. Nice. Yeah, I'll come down here for that. Wards usually get vision for a second or two after you break them. So I'll take my time getting over. This is where Hex Flash would be really cool to have. But unfortunately I do not have Hex Flash. Waiting for the Talia knockback here. I'll just camp all day long if I have to. These guys are being so patient. I guess we could look for a dive. Alright, Tristan's just going in raw. Alright. That actually makes sense though. Tristan and Talia are kind of fed right now. They tanked it out there really well. This guy's dead. I'm going to push him to the wall. QE, R. Down he goes. I get the Dark Seal stack. And my R barely saves me. Jhin did have Ignite for whatever reason. That is very abnormal and peculiar. Did not quite get him the kill. It's one of the best summoner spells he could have had there actually, since it does true damage and R gives us a fudge load of damage reduction. So yeah, a little interesting he had that. I'll go ahead and push Mej into... I'll go Sorks this game. You don't have to go Sorks. In fact, I generally recommend Lucids for the lower cooldowns. Malzahar's dead waiting it a bit. Doesn't matter that much. His R will give high value. My biggest concern in team fight is going to be the Alawi. I don't even know if Mord can solo Alawi if Alawi lands soul pull on him. That'd be interesting to see. We lose our blue buff again. Oh no, not our blue buff. Gwen's doing a lot of clearing. She's wasting time though taking my camp since she's taking them 20% slower than her own. It's probably not even worth her doing so. We have 5 KP, she has 1, but she does have dragon, to be fair. I don't want to gank for that, dude. There's no way. Lad's full HP as well. I don't want to gank for that. I want to gank where I know I can get a kill because we put so much into getting Mej here. Have to get some value out of it. So Ashe is mid. Might be able to do something on that. Trist is super freaking low. Vlad's strong, dude. Phase Rush is OP. I've seen a lot of ridiculous nonsense with Phase Rush lately. It's kind of cracked. Is this warded? Let's find out. No, it's not. It's a little surprising, actually. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Anyways. It's double warded. That was a really weird animation. It looked like it was frozen in midair, so I queued. But sure enough, it was actually on the wall. Go ahead and finish it with the Q smite. Alawi gets the shutdown. I don't think I can actually really do much against Ashe here. I don't know where Gwen is. Okay, yeah, there she is. That makes sense. She's actually really strong. She's sitting on a full item right now. She went for the free boots cheese. Looks like our team is probably going to give up this dragon. It's whatever. The team's not going to fight for it. I'm pretty sure she's on it right now. Oof, that was a really good plant pop. I actually did see her though. That's good. You got to get out of here. Right when I buy Mej, the lane phase ended. Everyone's mid now. Kind of awkward to have at this point. Not quite sure what these guys are doing. Guess they're looking for a fight here. Hey, thanks Trist, appreciate that. Always ready to steal a camp after I give her the easiest lane. Push him into turret, force him to blood pool. Get an auto on him. Nice, nice, nice. Trist R's away the Gwen. That was a really good fight though, all in all. Should be able to get Flame Drag out of it. We have crit Tristana, plus me and Talia are likely to both get Majias, so we get super high value out of getting Flame Drag. That's really good. Great Malzahar R onto Vlad. Vlad needs a QSS, but the thing is QSS doesn't build into any mage items. It's more for physical damage champs. Cleanse and Tenacity don't actually help you against suppressions. I guess I just need to stay on this and finish it. Ugh. Yeah. Ooh, the Trist outplay. She lived with 10 health. A dragon's super important. With Absolute Gathering Storm, it's going to give us a lot of freaking damage. WQE. Can I kill Ashe? Possibly. Still kind of reliant on this Majias. If I go out there and die, I won't really have anything going. Nothing to look forward to. All I need is 1 assist or 1 kill, and I'll be on the sweet spot for Mej where it's worth how much it costs because you're getting the 10% extra movement speed. Night Harvester, not really worth it on Alistar. You want to go for, like I said, Everfrost because it's super cheap. 400 gold cheaper than really everything else that you'd want. On top of that, it's a guaranteed snare because you WQE Everfrost, then you land your E stun. You lock them still for around 3.5-4 seconds, no counterplay. Unless they have their flash up. Can't really get out of that one. WQ. Ganking Alawi here is going to be tough. She has Black Cleaver. She's one of those champions that when you're a melee champ, fighting her is really never a great idea. Especially when she's 6. It just never really turns out well. Possibly if Talia's here, though, it might make sense. Nice. I get the stun. Talia doesn't land really anything. Talia, where was your knockback there? That was bizarre. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't think the knockup wasn't coming. That's not great. Vlad overcommits a little bit. He almost kills me. Not quite. That was super, super sussy, man. The Talia just straight up didn't use her knockback and stun the Alawi there. All she had was her Qs. Alright, it's time for Everfrost. We'll buy as much of it as we can. Pick up a control word, head back out. And now we are moving at a brisk 446. Relentless Hunter plus Mej. Flame Dragon Man OP. How much AP does this Gwen actually have? Whoa! The Talia with the still. Gwen only has 109 AP. I have nearly 200. I don't have a full item like she has either. WQE, thank you very much. Somehow that didn't apply our electrocute. The WQ must have killed her instantly before the E damage could connect. The E damage connects really quickly. What in the world? She shoots a hawk shot at me. Wonder if that was intentional. She might have been thinking about using her R on me. Oh, I don't like this. Even if Trist is fed. Trying to chunk down an Alawi is no easy task. I'm pretty far away from finishing my jungle item. I need about 6 more camps. It's going to take a while. We can stall out, just play around drags, play around our Fed 80 carry. It is bot lane meta after all, so camping for them is kind of your best move at the moment. The items 80 carries and supports have access to, simply outrageous. Not much I could do to save Trista anyway, she's out. I don't want to fight Alawi, she's full HP. Do not want to try to do that. Getting close to Everfrost. I'm not sure who else is here. Ashe is acting really weird. Okay, Alawi's topside. Yeah, this Ashe is nuts in the butts. WQE. Got her with my smite for the slow. Flash auto. She has a red buff auto on her here. I'll tank it down for the Talia. If she was greedy. I used my flash. She ended up having to use hers. If she didn't have flash, I wouldn't have had to use mine at all. It would have been way easier. I had red buff autos to slow. I'll hit her with a WQE here. Nice, nice, nice. To get some more Mej rolling here. Scaling up nicely. I have a feeling these guys are going to FF soon. A lot of times when you're head on an off meta champion that has good team fights, good scaling, to get super demoralized. I just want to try to forget. Hopefully they don't, because I would love to get some high value out of this Mej here. I'm thinking Zhonya's next. Zhonya's or Rabadon's. Zhonya's will absolutely confirm we never die. We don't blow our shutdown gold. And we don't lose the Mej. This is what Zhonya's would do. But with Rabadon, we could do some big one-shots. They don't have much magic resist at all, which is interesting. Because our only physical damage champ is Trist. The only one with magic resist is Alawi with their Merc Treads. Very cool dragon. Get the Everfrost in the right slot here. Gotta stay away from Alawi as much as possible. And we need one more monster camp. And we'll have finished jungle item. And whenever we touch a bush or kill a large monster of any sort, we'll go zoom zoom fast. Like this. So instead of moving around, what's our normal movement speed out of combat? Normal movement speed is 453. Instead we're moving 556, so it's over 100 movement speed. Pretty solid, considering it doesn't have a cooldown really. Get you with my Everfrost. Knock up, headbutt. Well, I was going to headbutt there in a second. I'm probably going to die here. Yeah, that was awkward. I lost a bunch of mesh and they got a shutdown. Vlad chased me throughout the fight while I was on my R, so I guess we win it pretty easy based off that alone, plus the team already being ahead. I really didn't think Vlad was going to chase me while I'm on R like that. It's pretty much impossible to kill Alistar while he's on his R. Unless you have a big true damage ultimate like Cho'Gath. Yeah, I'll go Zhonya's, man. I don't feel like dying again. Can't really get the part of it that I want, though, is the thing. My team's actually trying to end here. Holy crap. Very bold. Vlad going in. 2 full items here. It's hard to kill Morty, even if he's low. He's got his shield he can pop. Vlad blood pools down. Just hitting him with red buff autos there. Gotta back up my team. I just shouldn't have tried to run past Vlad. He does too much damage if you let him hit you for free like what I did. Trish is trying to get some gold here. I get more XP from them is the thing, because I have jungle item. Talia wants to do Baron apparently. I don't know if it's the right time for that. WQE. Everfrost. Oh, wait, I never used my E. What in the world? At least we got our ghost. That was weird. I thought I did use my E. WQ. Nice, nice, nice. Down he goes. Got her with the smite. Thank you for the assist, Ash. I love getting some free mesh. Yeah, I just straight up didn't use my E there when I waited on Gwen. Yeah, we should be able to take Baron off that. 300 gold apiece. Maybe all the end since Salau is bot side. Baron's pretty free here. I'm gonna go ahead and just hold on to my abilities just in case somebody steps up. Okay, I see where their whole team's at. I'm fine, actually. None of them are close enough to contest at all. Can't buy anything. I'll stay on the map. There's no reason for me to back here. For some reason, Trish staying on the map. She's already incredibly fed. I don't know if she really needs to be taking my camps. Surprised she wouldn't want to back because she's low mana. See if she buys a full item here. Infinity Edge, right? That's what it's looking like. That's my guess. Pretty far away from Zhonya's. We don't necessarily need it though. If they focus me hard enough in a team fight to kill me, they're probably going to lose that fight. As long as I don't R too early. Because even if you wait to use your R till you're half health, a lot of times they overcommit then. Oh, ho, ho, look at that damage. Nearly killed Gwen. And then the Everfrost makes it to where they can't follow up because then they're snared. Hey, friend. Go ahead and R for this. Into the stun. Oof. She R'd me there. Yeah, I don't know about that one, dude. WQE. Thank you very much, Ash. Yeah, the Mord actually just killed himself. Talia was about to land literally everything. And I was about to land everything on Vlad, but then he'd pop Vlad with his R. That's what our Mordekaiser ended up doing, sealing his fate. The AP Ally's damage output's pretty high. It feels super, super strong. Right now, WQ combo's doing over 1100 damage. It's not including Electrocute. WQE, get him with Everfrost. I don't know what it is, but my E's just not going off. I don't know if it's my keyboard or if my fingers are that bad. But I'm doing WQE and then it's just not happening. That should be GG's, I believe. Could dive Ash. I'll die for it, though, is the thing. That's not worth it. We'll take the dub. Let's take a quick look at damage dealt and damage taken. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we're kind of middle of the pack for damage taken. The highest on our team, and for self-mitigated, probably, yep, the most in the game. Considering we had mostly assists, I'm very happy with how much damage we took and how much damage we dealt. For runes, pretty high value. All in all, Ali jungle is still going to be off meta. It's still not going to be as preferable as other Mej abuse champions like an Evelynn or an Echo because of his clear speed. It's not his ganks, it's not his scaling. It's literally, he doesn't have the option to just mindlessly clear through camps and not fall behind by doing that. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingsticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.